Hello folks, just a very quick video about ninja breaths and the sign NB, which does not mean ninja breath. I'll just go through ninja breaths first. Now, on the screen is just something I've been doing in my sectionals, which is some warm-ups. I'm just going to pop through to a round that many of you already know, just to go through it. It's something I've been doing in some of my rehearsals. Sectional rehearsal I've been doing is rose red, but with no breaths at the end of the line. So I'm just going to quickly go through that, and I'll first explain what no breath means, and then ninja breath. NB, if you see it like on the screen there, small n, small b, means no breath. It means don't breathe there. Okay, on your score, there are red lines. The red lines on your scores, the vertical red lines, means you have to breathe there. A little NB and an arrow means do not breathe at that point. Okay, ninja breath, as we're talking about it, and it's not what I used to call them. It's only since we started doing this that we have called them that. I used to call them staggered breaths or chorus breaths or trusted breaths. Basically, you need to miss out words, so you don't have to breathe. So if you look at this, rose red, there's no breath point at all. So if you think you can't breathe at the end of any line, okay? So I'm just going to sing this, and I'll go through. So I'm going to try and sing it all in one go, and you'll see what happens. I'm not allowed to breathe at the end of any line. Here we go. My voice isn't great, so apologies. Here we go. Rose, rose, rose red, will I ever see thee wed? I will marry as I will sigh. And I can't get through it. Okay, I just ran out of breath. Okay, now I'm now going to do a ninja breath. I'm going to take a word out, and I'm going to get through to the end of the whole thing. Okay, I couldn't sing that in one phrase, but I can't breathe at the no breath points, and there's no time in between the other words, so I'd snatch a breath. So I'm going to do a snatch breath now, which is wrong. This is what you should not do. Here we go. Rose, rose, rose red, will I ever see thee wed? I will marry. No, because if you listened, you could hear it, but also it affected the time of where the S of C came. Okay, between will I ever see, that means the people who didn't breathe have already done the S sound, which means if we were doing recordings, I'm going to get an extended S sound, which is bigger than I want. Here is what you should do for ninja breaths. You don't breathe in between words, you miss a word out. Okay, I'm going to plan, I'm going to miss out the word as. So I will marry as I will sire. I'm going to do the whole thing apart from just miss the word as and see what happens there. Here we go. Here's an example. Rose, rose, rose red, will I ever see thee wed? I will marry, I will sire as I will. Rose, rose red, will I ever see thee wed? I marry as I will, sire as I will. Rose, rose red. Now, what you'll notice is every time I did that, I started taking different words out because it's a round. I don't take the same breath, okay? And if you imagine, if you were to stitch together those different versions, I would have been taking lots of different breaths on different words, but when you put them all together, if you stacked all those together, if I did it 10 times and then put all those 10 versions on top of each other, you wouldn't be able to hear that some of those, there wasn't 10 people singing the words. So that's exactly what I mean by ninja breaths. It means miss out a word on the longer phrases or miss out part of a long note, and breathe there. But do not breathe anytime it says NB. That is extremely important. Do not breathe where it says NB. And if it's ninja breaths, is you just miss a word out. You'll notice that I missed out as, I missed out will, I missed out the word rose. But again, I almost breathed in on the word. Hopefully you could almost hear when I breathed in, I was almost breathing in on the word. So in my head, I was still doing it and I would still look like I was singing it, hopefully. But then I was breathing on that word. That is a ninja breath, folks. Some of your parts have quite a few of them, so make sure you use them. It will make the quality of the phrase much, much better by the time you get to the end of that. Okay? Excellent stuff. Thank you very much.